Welcome back to the Lockwood Chronicles. My name is Larissa, and today we're going over my monthly reset. Grab something warm and cozy to drink. I have a vanilla chai with a pump of pumpkin. We're going to ignore if my lipstick transfers off, because one, I don't really ever wear lipstick. I'm trying to be better about it. But two, I also don't have the Tay Voodoo that Taylor Swift does that keeps her lips beautifully red. Ugh. How do people's lips stay? We're back for another monthly reset. We just finished up November and now we're headed to December. November was what I wanted it to be. I can't find a comfortable spot. As you can see, decorations. Go check out that little vloggy. And I love it. And it's just been so whimsical and magical. And I just love that my tree is in front of my Taylor Swift wall. Was debating with that for a very long time. It's so girly. I know you can't see it from here, but I only have like pink and silver ornaments. It fits the vibe. And I love it. I love how everything turned out. Here we are with another monthly reset where I just get to yap about what I did in the previous month and what I hope to do in the upcoming month. I love our little chatty time together, and I just love to look back on these two and see a time capsule of myself as well as what I was feeling / what my goals were. And I am a goal getter. I love to set goals, even if it's just really easy things for me to accomplish. I really love goals. I've always been that way. I love a to-do list. I love a checklist. I love to knock things off of both lists. I love a list. What can I say? Oh, it's so warm. Oh, I'm really cold right now. I have my actual fireplace going and I'm trying to pretend that this one is real. Also, if you love my sweater, this is so soft. I got it at Target. I went in there for a handful of things and only ended up with 2, which is reverse of what should happen at Target. But anyway, this was one of them, was this cutie little sweater. I just love the little bow and it is so freaking soft. I don't know what magic that they wove into this, but this is one of the softest sweaters that I've owned. So November is done. Finito. Gone for good. My Taylor Swift song of the month was Evermore, specifically for the lyric of, "And I was catching my breath, floors of the cabin creaking under my step, and I couldn't be sure, I had a feeling so peculiar, this pain wouldn't be forevermore." Primarily for the "and I was catching my breath," and I also love a cabin. I just wanted November to be very relaxed. I didn't really want to do any plans. I didn't really want to do much, but kind of recharge, because October, as I said in the other monthly reset, I was so busy in October, which it was all really fun plans, but I was exhausted. My tarot card of November was Reverse Page of Wands and exemplified exactly what I wanted to do, which was a lack of ambition or direction, which I definitely had in November. Plans or ventures have yet to come to fruition, as a state of balance may be needed. This position may also have to do with the unreliability or detachment from another. You need to face truths, fears, and acknowledge the pressures or constraints. The purging of negative attachments in order to start off fresh and new. State of balance being needed. That was exactly what I wanted out of November, and I feel like I accomplished that. And that was a very accurate tarot card, and I knew that going into it. That's what I wanted for November to be. And I was right, because I always am. Let's do some monthly highlights. One of them was, is this already in the vlog that's out? It might be. So go check out that. Well, actually don't. We'll check out that vlog, but I didn't vlog the actual thing that happened. I met Michaela. I'll link her channel up above and down below. Instagram is Booking It with Mac, and she and I met. She's another girly from Minneapolis area, the Twin Cities area. She had found me months ago on YouTube and connected that way. And so we met for the first time and we went to a little coffee shop, and then we went to a couple bookstores and had kind of a little bookish afternoon, and I got 0 footage. I just was in the moment and we were just chatting the whole time, and I definitely could have taken some B-roll, but I was just yapping away. I was really, really excited to meet up with Michaela, and we didn't even get a single picture together. It was really, really exciting meeting her finally, and I love watching her vlogs and her bookish content. And then also had that realization that this is so stupid still. I still am flabbergasted at myself. Like I stated in some video or other, it never occurred to me that I could go to the gym to just walk on the treadmill, because I primarily go to the gym to weightlift. I love weightlifting, and that is like my primary focus when I go to the gym. Like walking on the treadmill or cardio is very secondary to me. I went on a lot of hot girl walks on the treadmill and watched YouTube, and it was so fun. And I did that, pretty much every day. And I really, really loved it. And it was a blast. So yes, I did in fact go to the gym and walk on the treadmill because I am able to do that. It still feels very weird to not like head over to the weight section, but it's also really nice because when I do go on the treadmill, it's during really busy peak hours. Going on a walk on the treadmill is really nice because I don't have to fight off the youths. I've been catching up on so much YouTube too. It's like a really nice way to decompress. Normally after work, I would like take a little nap, which was helpful, but now I've just been going for a walk instead, and that has been energizing me too. And then, again, slower days. I was really, really happy to have some slower days this month or in November. And I just got to read a lot of weekends and just dive into all the books. So check out my monthly wrap up for all the books that I read. Lastly, in the nick of time, I got the Taylor Swift Eras book. My Target had plenty of them. I went on the Saturday after Black Friday, and there was still like plenty left, and so I was really, really, really excited. So yeah, I got this sweater and then this book, and oh my gosh, as soon as I opened it, I just started tearing up, and she's done so much as an artist and for everybody, and like to just see it documented. And this will go down in history. Like the Eras tour will go down in Swiftie history as well as just history in general. And like, it's so cool to be living in that right now with something so positive and beautiful. I got to witness that. So like, even just her reflections and little mementos, it's like a little scrapbook. I definitely was like tearing up as I was flipping through it, just because it has been such a wild 2 years with this, and getting to experience it when she came to Minneapolis was such a dream. Well, this month, it'll be done and we won't have another tour for a while. And she deserves such a break. And as much as I want her to just like release rep and release debut, and maybe she has announced it by this time, girlie needs a break. And I can't wait for her to get that. Let's get into my November goals and what I did and did not accomplish. So I wanted to knit a book sleeve, and I did. I didn't really like it though. I think from now on, I'm going to only knit with a sparkly yarn, because I think that looks really pretty. The one that I made just, it doesn't look cute to me. It's not bad, but I don't like it. And maybe it's because it's like more of the blues, and I just don't tend to like blue, but I think it would have been prettier with sparkly yarn, and I'm really bummed that I didn't have any. I wanted to start making a baby mermaid tail for my friend who is having a baby. And I'm not in a big rush, like she's due pretty much any week now. But the baby mermaid tail, they gotta grow into it. Like it's not a newborn tail by any means. I would like to get that started. I did not start it at all. I kept forgetting to go get the yarn necessary for it. And the yarn that I like is specifically at Hobby Lobby. So I do need to make a yarn trip very shortly. And then I wanted to hit a certain weight. I didn't, because I didn't know where my starting point was. And so like I thought I was somewhere else, and I'm like, oh, I am nowhere near this number. That is going to be impossible. No, I definitely didn't hit it. And that's okay, because now I know where I'm at. Kind of go on that. I am making like the series I'm calling it is Let Her Cook, because that's what I wanted to do in November. And like all this winter, I just want to cook. Not physically cook or like nutritionally, but just work out, get lean, and take this time of hibernation to just get really fit and see what my body can go through. I do this on the regular, not as like a yo-yo. In case you don't know my history, I'll get into it a little bit, but I'll go into it more in that video too, which will come out in either January or February. I'm a weightlifter. I've done bodybuilding before too, and it's kind of fun for me to bulk and put on muscle and then lean back down and then maintain and then do it all over again. That's that. Check off items on my fall bucket list. I think I just had to finish up watching the Harry Potter movies, make some butterbeer. There was something else too, and I don't remember, but I think I did it. I should check, but I don't want to. And then I wanted to put $100 towards my emergency fund. I did, and I exceeded it, which was great. Yay. My envelope buffer, which is like my daily spending, I wanted to get at least $50 of a buffer in there contribute towards the buffer? No, not even close, because this girl went on a spending spree. This November was the most ridiculous month I've had for spending. On what? On what? Actually, a lot of cute things, especially like some decor here and there, but I just felt like I was ordering so much all the time for no reason. Here's the issue though, is because what I do, and I need to stop doing this, I go onto Amazon when I'm like, oh, I need that, and I go onto Amazon, search it, and then I'll put it in my save for later cart. However, November was Amazon's like really big, everything was on sale all the time, the whole month. So all these things were really, really on sale. I'm like, well, I might as well get it. And then before you know it, tons of money was spent, which is so stupid. Not doing that again. We're gonna cool it with that for a while. I was kind of disappointed in myself. I wouldn't even say I was like anxiously spending. There was a few like times, because that's what I do, is like I do have a little bit of that emotional spending. I was just a silly goofy girl spending money willy-nilly. I'm so happy and fortunate that I do have buffers in place to take care of that. And I also had like continuing ed stuff to do too, which costs a lot of money as well. And speaking of which, like that was the other one, was I wanted to complete my continuing ed for my job, and I did. I just have to submit it now, and that'll be that. Lastly, I wanted to hit 675 subscribers in November, because October was my lowest subscriber count growth. I think I like had 10 subscribers. I was humbled. I'm like, I'll just keep it at what my goal was for October, which was 675. Yeah, what? As of today, I was at 770 subscribers. What? I gained 110 subscribers. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you for being here today.
I was having a little panic. I'm like, do they think I'm somebody else? Being perceived so quickly is very scary, but I am appreciative of you guys being here. But that was just like, that's the most. I went from the least amount of subscribers to the most that I've ever had back-to-back months. Yeah, hopefully you stick around. That's enough talk of November. Let's get into December. For December, my Taylor Swift song, I decided, it was a really tough one because she has some really great wintry songs like New Year's Day and Christmas Tree Farm and Back to December, Forever Winter. But I decided to go with Snow on the Beach. I feel like I've done this in the past, but I just love it so much. And specifically for the lyric, and it's fine to fake it till you make it, till you do, till it's true. My tarot card of the month is the Chariot. I have not pulled this one before, so that was a really exciting thing. And it has a little unicorn and a moon. And the Chariot, its little blurb is, it's quite long, so hang tight. The Chariot represents your inner strength, confidence, and self-determination. The appearance of this card may also signify a transition into a new phase of life with bright and hopeful opportunities ahead. If you feel as though self-doubt may have a tendency to sneak up on you, know that you have the absolute power to overcome any challenges along the way. It is important to stay grounded and remain focused on your goals, but to also acknowledge your accomplishments and personal victories, past, present, and future. Considering all sides give you the strength to make positive decisions and to set your intentions clearly. Remember to weigh the pros and cons as you journey forward and let your heart guide you with any big decisions you may need to make. It will always tell you the truth. I feel like that's a really appropriate card for this month, now that the year is winding down and we are transitioning into 2025. My birthday is also in mid-January, so like that's another transitional phase of my life, as well as this channel continues to grow. Another goal and a different phase if it does, and like what that looks like and what I want it to turn into. Better equipment, like unlike this camera, which sucks. A lot of different transitional things going on in my life, and I love that. I love that I have a lot of goals to look forward to and to work towards. And like I told you at the beginning, I'm a goal getter as long as I'm moving forward. Let's get into the monthly goals. I would still like to put $100+ into my emergency fund. I'm gonna say $50+ into my envelope buffer, because I feel like groceries have gone up again in price, which is super annoying. But yeah, definitely want to like reduce my spending, be way more intentional. Finish knitting a book sleeve. I would have definitely finished this one, but I ran out of the sparkly yarn. I didn't realize it until I like had just a little tail left. And I was like, oh, where'd it go? I thought it broke off. But no, I just like ran out of it, which was so unfortunate. I want to start on the baby mermaid tail. I want to check some things off my holiday bucket list. I do. I really want to. I want to hibernate. I'm cold. I don't want to go outside. It gets dark at 4 o'clock. I'm over that. It would be really nice to hit up some cute little winter festival, holiday festivals, all of that stuff. But like, I don't want to be outside for that. I don't like outside in the winter here. And I've just been like so unmotivated to go and do things. It's cold. Well, at least for sure get the home stuff checked off, like things that we can do here, like baking and watching movies and being cozy and reading and all of that. And then I'd like to hit a certain weight. Well, it will still be kind of not a big stretch, but it'll still be a stretch, especially during the holiday season. So we'll see what happens. It'll be a little bit of a stretch, but still attainable. And then subscriber wise, you guys, I don't know. What do I do? I've already hit my annual subscriber goal. I hit my quarterly subscriber goal, which was more than my annual one. Let's just set it to 800. 30 subscribers. So it's a little bit more. I don't know. Also, a lot of people do Vlogmas, so like my videos could definitely be buried and I might not see anybody. Nobody might even see my videos, but we'll set it there. I'm perfectly happy with the growth that we've made this year already. So like, I'm content. It would be cool, but we'll see what happens. I don't know anymore. Lastly, okay. You wouldn't see this probably until January if I ended up doing it. Like the first reading vlog of January. But I think I really want to try a reading challenge. I think I have a few days that I might be able to do like a 24-hour reading challenge. I would probably split it up between 3 days, like doing 8 hours a day, which I know isn't as fun as like the 12 and 12 or the full 24. I just know that I need sleep, that I also have other things to get done. Well, it'll be like, how many books can I read in 24 hours and like set a timer and however long that is. It happens when it happens. So I would like to attempt that and get a bunch of reading done at the end of this month. If I do, that will be the first reading vlog of 2025. I might do it, I might not. I wouldn't be opposed to it, and I kind of want to, but we'll see what happens. I don't know. Unless you want me to do a different challenge or something, let me know. But that one I'm kind of leaning towards because I don't really do a lot of reading challenges on my channel. Mainly because I don't get paid for this, / I am usually a very busy person. If I would be able to, I think I have a couple days that I would be able to block off to be able to do this fully. But then again, I really love to play pickleball a lot. What are some goals for you at the end of this year in December? What was your favorite thing that you did in November, or like what was a highlight for you? Let's finish this year strong or soft. Do whatever you feel is best for you in your mental state. And I know the holidays can be really rough for people around this time. So one step at a time, do things that you enjoy / take breaks for yourself and your mental health. I really, really hope you have a great December. Stick around, subscribe to the channel. Let's hit that 800 goal or not. I don't know. Like this video, as well as respect others, respect yourself, and do something amazing with your day. Thanks. Bye.